Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be doing a Wonyoung inspired makeup look, so let's get started. First I'm going to be taking a witch hazel toner and putting it on a cotton pad, wiping that all over my face, just so we have a nice place to start off with. Next I'm going to be using my acne treatment gel. This is from IVE Beauty. The witch hazel I previously used was also from IVE, so... Next I'm going to be using some vitamin E cream, which is just a moisturizer. I have pretty dry skin, so I use a pretty strong moisturizer. Don't forget to drink. And then I'm also going to be using my Can Make Mermaid Skin Gel UV. This is the best sunscreen that I've used. It's really good for underneath makeup or just by itself. It makes your skin look very glossy and plump. It's very nice. I won't be using any foundation today, but I'll be using my concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And I'm going to be putting it just under my eyes and anywhere where I have some spots. Spots, aka pimples, that are growing. I'm more careful about applying it to the area underneath my nose, because if you apply too much there, it can look really cakey. So you gotta be very light-handed. For under the eyes, you want to start off underneath the bag and then slowly start going upwards for the most natural looking look. I'm always scared that one day I'm just gonna forget to blend one of them out. I'm gonna be walking out with a giant concealer spot. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using another concealer. This is also by e.l.f., the Flawless Brightening Concealer. And I'm going to be putting that under my eyes and under my nose here. And this is just to brighten things up a little bit more. This concealer is very good if you like natural looking finishes, but it doesn't really offer much coverage, which is why I like to put another concealer underneath. And then I'm going to be setting it with my Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder. And just putting it in all the places where I had put spots of concealer before, or anywhere that's a little too shiny. So that's the base makeup done. Next we can get started with the eyes. So I'm going to be starting off by using a very light shade and this shade together. I'm just going to be putting both of that on the brush. And then I'm going to be putting that all over my lid as a general base to start off with. You want to bring it down under as well. It's going to look a little scary at first, but bear with me. Do the same on the other side. Next, I'm going to be taking my Revolution blush, kind of packing that on. And then I'm also going to be using a pink shade that's slightly darker. So I'm going to be using this shade, just a little bit, and putting that on the very outer part of my eye. And also bring it down to this under corner. And if you want to get a bit more precise, you can pinch the brush. Just put that right underneath. And I'll do the same on the other side as well. Next, I'm going to be putting on the Aegyo line. Normally, I like to use a cool toned purplish shade like this. And I just do it very lightly because I have it, but they're not too even. The one on my left and the right. There we go. And then I'm going to be taking the Flawless Brightening Concealer again and putting that right above where I just put the egg yolk line. And I'm going to set it again with the Maybelline Fit Me powder because we just put concealer there. Now, before I add the glitter, I'm going to be lining my eyes first because I don't want to get glitter all over my hands. So, a good tip I learned is that normally when I see makeup artists do it, I see them like just opening their eyes and doing that, but I'm too scared to stab my eye. And so for anyone else who's also too scared, you can hold your eye upward, but like close your eyes and just draw it on naturally. I'm also going to be adding it a little bit underneath my eyes in this outer part here. And then Wonyoung has very sharp inner corners, so I'm going to be lining the inside too. And I have the eye shape where I can't do it straight on, I have to kind of pull it to be really able to get in there. And it's easy to do too much, so I just blend out. And then if you want to be a little more technical, you can line just the front part of your waterline. And that'll kind of like accentuate your eyes a little bit. Now for the front part, the glitter, I'm going to be using the Can Make Tokyo palette in the shade 11. And this glitter is really nice. I just use my fingers on the glitter shade and put it right in the middle of my eyelid. It's so pretty. The glitter is so pretty. Like, it looks like it's a wet glitter, if you know what I mean. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Like in real life, if you saw this, oh. Maybe spraying that a little bit to my inner corners. And then I'm going to be taking a small highlighting brush like this, putting it in that shade, and then putting it in the front part of the egg yolk. If you squint your eyes, it's a little bit easier to see. So, next let's do the eyeliner. This is Color Studio by Marie Dalger in the shade Brown. So for eyeliner, I'm not going to be holding the mirror straight down. I'm just going to do a little bit down. And then focusing on the outer part of my eye. Draw a line, and then connect it on the bottom. And same on this side. Then a little trick I learned as well is you have to be careful with eyeliner because it's a very strong, but putting a line right underneath your eye and expanding it here. And then just swipe the color. And then I'll draw on the outer lower lashes here. So normally I curl my lashes before doing eyeliner, but I completely forgot. So I'm just gonna do it real quick. But normally the way I curl my lashes and then different pony is you curl it and then go up. That way it's an even curl. And then I also learned from her, she's a YouTuber by the way. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys will know. And then curl the bottom lashes as well. Next, I'm going to be taking my Sky High mascara from Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I'm just going to be putting that on my eyes. And if you notice the movement, I tend to go here, here, and then here. You want to follow the direction. Imagine your pupil is like a sun, if that makes sense. And then Wonyoung's lashes are very soft looking, so I'm going to be softening them with a spoolie. I'm just gonna brush it out, and this is like immediately after I put on the mascara. I don't know what happens if you do it when it's dry, to be honest. And then I'm going to be using my brown mascara. This is by Dollywink for the bottom lashes. This way the bottom lashes don't stand out too much, but they are still there. So next up is blush. I'm going to be using the Sam single blusher in the shade Orchid Rumor. This is a lavender shade, and I'm going to be putting that right in the middle of my cheek to brighten the look up. It kind of lifts your face. I learned it from Xiaohongshu, the Chinese Instagram, as they call it. And it gives like a little pinkish purplish sheen when you turn towards the light, and it's very nice. Next, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula 3 Blush Elixir. I'm just going to pump this into my hand, and just a drop is enough. I'm going to spread that onto my finger on either side, and just start applying outside. I'm avoiding this middle area where I put the lavender blush. And this blush is very shiny. So if you like the matte look, definitely don't use this. But it's a very natural finish. Like, this whole makeup look is rather natural. But for someone like me who likes a very strong blush, I'm going to be using another one on top, so 3 blushes now. It's the Revolution one again. Be using a big brush again and putting this in the outer parts of my face and then blending it down. But because we put that dewy brush underneath, it's still going to be shiny while having a lot of color. I'm also going to be putting it under the nose, on the nose bridge, on the bottom of the chin, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the neck, just for fun. Honestly, I don't think the neck one does anything. Now, for those who like highlight, the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter is the way to go. It's so pretty. And like, I still have a whole jar full because I don't use it too often because it's so strong. But you just need a tiny little dab's worth. And you can put that right on the cheekbone. And you have to blend it out fast because it dries pretty fast, but it looks incredible on the skin. It really does. I'm going to do a little speed run contouring. This is Cotton Contour by Misha. And I'm just going to be taking the eyeshadow brush because I don't really have a brush that works besides this. And I'm going to be making a C shape underneath my brow bone and going out here. And then same on the side. And then I'm going to be making a V shape here. And then across. This is gonna complete it is the Bite Size eyeshadow by e.l.f. In the shade Cream and Sugar. I love this palette. This is the second time I bought it though, because this shade, the like almost the one shade that I use in this palette, always falls apart. I'm so sad. But I'm gonna be using this shade and putting that right on my nose for that nose highlight and on on top of the bridge here as well. So for the lips, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Ecstatic. I'm just putting that all over my lips. You know, e.l.f., if you're watching this, I use a lot of your products, so if you could sponsor me, that would be great. But yeah, a generous amount. It's gonna look awesome. And then I'm gonna be using another e.l.f. product. This is actually, I think, my favorite e.l.f. product ever. The lip tint in the shade Spicy Sienna. So I put this a little bit on my cupid bow. Do that so I can put it on the top and the bottom. And then I put it right in the middle. Like, tell me that isn't gorgeous. I'm just gonna be using the leftovers and putting that on the high parts of my face for blush. And then if you want to go the extra mile, hey, guess what brand it is again? I'm pretty sure this is out, but I used the Neutrogena one as well, and they work just as well. So that extra juicy. You know what? Just for you guys, I'm putting on more blush. And by just for you guys, I mean just for me. Come on, you can't go. And then a trick if you don't want to get lip gloss in your teeth, is just go with 3 fingers. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'll be back. Alright, so that is the makeup look. All done. I hope you enjoyed. Go follow Wonyoung. She is an inspiration. And I don't know, I really like all the TikToks and videos that I've seen on her. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the next one.